Jack Michaels with Trevor May. Again, you see same size, different physique. That's what we like to say here. Hard throwing right-hander. Trevor, welcome to Fargo, North Dakota. My guess is first trip to Fargo?
First trip to Fargo, yes.
Now you've only been to, you've maybe been to a hotel, a radio station, now the Air Museum. So far you like it, right?
Yeah, so far it's beautiful. It's only windy and snowing, but it's been great so far, yeah.
It's good to have Trevor here, one of the great arms for the Minnesota Twins. And Trevor, it's going to be an interesting spring training for you because you step in and really with a high ceiling, a guy that can come out of the pen, but a guy that can also be part of a rotation. So what's the mindset heading into spring training for you, Trevor?
Right now I'm going into spring training trying to win a starting spot. Like it's been the last few years, we got 7 or 8 guys who can do the job in 5 spots. And a lot of guys who've been around and done it for a long time. So, but that's how this game works. And I plan to, with some experience in the last couple of years, go in with a little bit of a chip in my shoulder and try to get that spot. But things don't work out, and I ended up having to go to the bullpen and help us there. I have no problem with that. I'm seeing kind of the kind of group of guys we have going right now, and everyone kind of coming in their own together, and I just want to be part of that.
My guess is, Trevor, with the guys like you and Tyler Duffy, that competition is a good thing, and probably it's a blessing for the pitching staff in whole. It's great for the Paul Mauldin and his staff. They want you guys to compete, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. We always say that having too many options is never a bad thing. So, and it's something that wasn't necessarily a problem we've had in the last few years. So, having a bunch of guys that can do the same job is always a blessing for a team. And I think as long as we all just do everything that we can to win games, if we win together as a group, I think careers kind of take care of themselves and it'll work out for everybody.
We're glad Trevor May is a Minnesota Twin. You come from the Pacific Northwest, and you probably meet so many people throughout the course of the year because you're in so many different communities and cities. But generally, are people the same? And what I mean by that, there's some great Twins fans here that drive 3 hours to Target Field to come watch you pitch, and I know that you appreciate that, don't you, Trevor? And my guess is you see people all the time and talk to them.
Yeah, absolutely. It means a lot to us, having fans come out and appreciate what we do. And I always say, without the fans, without people watching us, without kids coming out to the game and people to enjoy what we do, we don't exist. So I'm eternally appreciative of everything all the fans do for us and all the support we have, win or lose. But I'm excited to be part of a group that I think can bring some long-lasting winning ways back to Minnesota.
We'll let an insight from Trevor. Final question here. What do you do when you're not playing baseball, when you don't have an obligation to be somewhere? Maybe if you don't even have to work out that particular day. Is Trevor May a golfer? Do you fish? What do you do?
I have a lot of different hobbies, but I produce my own music. I do a lot of reading. Lately, been playing a little bit of video games, but those are in small doses, of course. And I have all kinds of projects. I'm working on building a website right now. I'm very interested in learning new skills, I guess, and making lists and trying to accomplish everything on those lists. So that's what I do.
From your area, speaking of the music now, is this R&B? Is it hip hop? Does it have a grunge feel to it? Does it have some Nirvana from your area? What kind of music?
I make electronic music, house music. So that's not necessarily a Seattle thing, but I really enjoy dance music. So I kind of delved into it a little bit.
I can see his club already. Trevor's on Broadway. Stop by. Trevor, thanks for the time. Good luck.
You're welcome.
Trevor May with the Minnesota Twins.